Is it hard for you to feel good about yourself and worthy in a world that is always pushing you to your limits? Learn the timeless lessons of Miyamoto Musashi and how to build a strong sense of your own worth. It's not enough to just feel good. You need to find your real potential and live with purpose. Step 1. Focus on your values. To build a strong sense of self-worth, you must first understand and agree with your beliefs. Values tell you what's most important to you and how you should live your life. Miyamoto Musashi thought it was very important to live honestly and follow a particular code. In his book, The Book of Five Rings, he wrote about obedience, respect, and living a life dedicated to mastery. These rules are not just for samurai. Everyone should follow them. When you pay attention to your ideals, you build a base that outside events can't shake. First, think about what's important to you. Ask yourself things like, what rules do I follow when I make decisions? What kind of person do I want to be? What kind of mark do I want to leave? Putting these answers on paper can help you understand what you stand for and give you a plan for your future. Once you know what your ideals are, make sure that what you do is in line with them. Musashi taught that a life with meaning comes from having well-balanced thoughts and actions. If you care about being honest, try to tell the truth every time. If being kind is important to you, look for chances to do good things. Not only does living by your ideals make you feel better about yourself, it also boosts your self-respect. Do not forget that your beliefs are unique to you. Musashi pushed people to be themselves and told them not to blindly follow the crowd. He thought people should go their own way, even if it meant being by themselves. Don't compare yourself to other people. Instead, enjoy what makes you special. Comparison makes you feel less sure of who you are and makes you doubt your worth. Instead, stay true to your beliefs, and you will feel complete and at peace with yourself. Being perfect doesn't mean living by your beliefs. Musashi understood how important it was to keep getting better. When you break your principles, see it as a chance to learn and get better. Forgive yourself and get back to what's important. By doing this, you build a strong sense of self-worth that can handle the difficulties of life. It's like planting a seed when you think about your beliefs. As you give it time, care, and attention, it turns into a tree with strong branches and deep roots. This tree stands for your sense of self-worth, which is a strong force that keeps you going when life gets rough. Step 2. Help others. Helping other people is one of the most powerful ways to build a strong sense of self-worth. Miyamoto Musashi thought that being strong meant working for a better good. His philosophy said that the warrior's way wasn't just about getting glory for oneself, but also about making society better. Giving back to the community connects you to this higher cause and gives your life more meaning. Giving someone a hand means stepping outside of yourself and seeing how we are all connected as people. This point of view makes you more grateful and helps you understand that what you do matters. These acts of service, like helping, saying something nice to someone, or just being there for them when they need you, remind you of how valuable you are. It's not necessary to be big or showy to help other people. Kindness that is small and regular can make a big difference. Musashi often said that to become great, you had to understand the little things. In the same way, easy actions like listening carefully, sharing your skills, or encouraging someone can make both of you feel better. Doing these things makes other people feel good, which makes you believe that you can make a difference. Besides that, helping others boosts your confidence. When you offer to help someone, you show that you are skilled, caring, and clever. These traits make you feel better about your own worth by showing you how you can make the world a better place. Musashi would say that a real fighter doesn't want to be recognized, but is happy knowing that their work is important. Helping other people teaches you to be humble. It helps you remember that everyone goes through hard times in life. This point of view promotes understanding and self-compassion, which lowers feelings of not being good enough or being alone. Musashi taught that seeing how everything is linked together helps you understand yourself and the world better. So, helping others leads to helping others. People who give freely often get help and kindness in return. This exchange helps people get to know each other and makes you feel like you are valued and respected. Even though you shouldn't base your sense of self-worth on what other people think, These conversations can help you feel good about your inner strength and goodness. You find the best form of yourself when you help other people. You understand that your worth is not based on your accomplishments or the things you own, but on how you can improve the lives of those around you. This understanding gives you power and makes you feel very happy. Step 3. Take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is a key part of feeling good about your own worth. Musashi thought that to live a healthy and meaningful life, it was important to take care of one's physical, mental, and spiritual health. He knew that taking care of himself wasn't selfish and was the basis for everything else in life. Self-care starts with taking care of your body. Musashi lived a strict life that included hard training and paying attention to what his body needed. In the same way, make regular exercise, healthy food, and enough rest your top priorities. Taking care of your body tells yourself that you are important and worth the work. This lesson makes you feel better about your own worth and sets you up for a healthier, more fulfilling life. Self-care for your mind is just as important. Musashi knew a lot about being thoughtful and thought that a calm, focused mind could do great things. Spend some time taking care of your mental health by meditating, writing in a book, or doing things that make you happy. Don't let negative people, the media, or your inner judge get to you too much. Instead of doubting yourself, tell yourself that you love and accept yourself. To take spiritual care of yourself, you need to connect with your inner self and find your mission. Musashi's teachings stress the importance of looking inside yourself and knowing your place in the world. Take some time to think about your beliefs, ideals, and goals. Do things that connect with your faith like yoga, prayer, or spending time in nature. These habits give you a sense of meaning and help you remember how valuable you are on their own. Taking care of yourself also means setting limits. Learn to say no to things that make you feel bad or go against what you believe in. Musashi talked a lot about getting rid of things that are in the way of focusing on what's important. Setting limits helps you care for your health and make room for growth. Remember that taking care of yourself is a process, not a goal. Be kind to yourself as you deal with problems and failures. Enjoy small wins and be proud of the work you do to take care of yourself. Musashi thought that hard work paid off and that the process should be respected. Being kind to yourself means taking care of yourself. You will feel more loved, cared for, and noticed when you do this. Putting your health and happiness first builds a strong sense of self-worth and a life full of meaning and purpose. Step 4. Accept compliments graciously. Being grateful for compliments is a strong way to boost your self-esteem. A lot of people find it hard to accept praises, so they often play down their accomplishments or avoid them out of discomfort. Musashi taught people to be humble, but being humble doesn't mean denying your worth. It means being grateful for your skills and accepting them with confidence. When someone says something nice about you, they are complimenting you. If you reject or ignore what they say, you might hurt their feelings and make your own efforts seem less important. Instead, get used to saying thank you when someone praises you. This answer shows respect for both the giver and yourself. Musashi thought it was important to know yourself. Being aware of and proud of your skills is not arrogance, it's self-respect. Think about the compliments you get and what they say about your traits and accomplishments. Use them to remind yourself of your progress and to believe in your skills. Accepting compliments with grace also helps people bond. It shows that you care about what the other person has to say and makes the relationship better. Musashi said that relationships should be peaceful, and being able to accept praise with grace helps to keep things in balance. If it's hard for you to accept praise, think about why. Do you not want to look vain? Do you have doubts about your skills? Know that your sense of self-worth comes from inside you, not from what other people think. But being open to compliments can be a good way to boost your confidence and remind yourself of how important you are. Being thankful can also make it easier for you to accept praise. You can accept praise with an open heart if you see it as a gift. Thank people who say nice things about you and use their words to push yourself to keep growing. Last but not least, remember Musashi's lesson about balance. It's good to take compliments, but don't depend too much on them. Praise should not be the only thing you use to decide how valuable you are. Your sense of self-worth should come from inside you, based on your values and deeds. Being grateful for praise is a sign of self-love and respect. It makes you feel better about your skills, boosts your confidence, and makes your relationship stronger. Another step toward building a strong sense of self-worth is to accept praise with humility and thanks. Step 5. Forgive yourself. One important thing you can do to build a strong sense of self-worth is to forgive yourself. Musashi taught that you will make mistakes on the way to becoming a master. What counts is how you deal with them. Embracing guilt and self-blame will only stop you from growing and make you feel less valuable. When you forgive someone, on the other hand, you free yourself and can move on. First, admit that you were wrong without judging yourself. Know that making mistakes is a normal part of being human and doesn't make you less valuable. Musashi thought that loss was a good way to learn. For every mistake, there is a chance to learn and grow. Do not think about what went wrong. Instead, think about what you can learn and how you can get better. Self-compassion is needed to forgive yourself. Be kind and patient with yourself like you would with a friend. Instead of being hard on yourself, tell yourself that you accept yourself. Musashi talked a lot about how important mental peace is, and one of the most important steps to getting there is to forgive yourself. Do not try to be perfect. Know that aiming for greatness does not mean you expect everything to be perfect. Musashi had problems and failures on his journey, but he stayed committed to it. Accept that your flaws are part of what makes you special and important. Forgiving someone also means making things right, if you need to. If you hurt someone, you need to own up to it and try to make things right. Musashi stressed responsibility and how important it is to live honestly. Not only does making things right help fix relationships, it also boosts your self-respect. So work on letting go. Musashi taught that holding on to the past keeps you from living in the present fully. Let go of your regrets and feelings of guilt, and look at the chances that are in front of you. It's not about forgetting when you forgive. It's about breaking free from the chains of the past. It takes guts and strength to forgive yourself. It helps you see how normal you are and accept your journey with kindness. If you stop blaming yourself, you make room for growth, healing, and a new sense of your own worth. Step 6. Celebrate your accomplishments. Celebrating your successes is an important way to build a strong sense of self-worth. Musashi knew how important it was to celebrate growth and accomplishments, no matter how small. Recognizing your wins makes you believe in your skills even more and encourages you to keep going. Start by thinking about what you've already done well. Think about the problems you've solved, the goals you've reached, and the ways you've grown. Write them down in a book or tell a friend you trust about them. Seeing your achievements in black and white makes them real and gives you confidence in your work. Remember to celebrate both big and small wins. Musashi taught that you can become a master by working hard and paying attention to the little things. No matter how small, each step forward shows how dedicated and strong you are. See these times as things that help you feel good about your self-worth. Celebrate in ways that mean something to you. Celebrating in any way you choose, by giving yourself a present, spending time with loved ones, or just pausing to think, makes your hard work seem even more worthwhile. Musashi talked a lot about balance, and celebrating is a great way to stay motivated and healthy. Don't fall into the mistake of underestimating what you've done. You can easily play down your success or look at how you stack up against others. Remember that your journey is special and that you should be proud of what you've done. Musashi thought it was important to know yourself and be true to yourself. Enjoy your growth without looking for approval or comparison from other people. Use what you've already done to help you set new goals. Think about what you've learned and how you can do better next time. Musashi stressed how important it was to keep getting better and strive for greatness. Let what you've already done motivate you to do even better. Ultimately, show thanks. Not only should you be proud of your hard work, but also of the help and chances that led to your success. Being thankful makes you more humble and improves the quality of your relationships, which leads to a circle of growth and happiness. Celebrating what you've done well is a way to love and support yourself. It makes you think of how strong, resilient, and able to grow you are. When you recognize your accomplishments, you build a strong sense of self-worth that helps you live a purposeful and happy life.